special school board meeting for July 13th, 2020. Is it a special school board meeting?
It is.
Great. So if we're ready to begin, let's bring to order the special school board meeting for July 13th, 2020.
We're going to dispense with the pledge until the regular meeting.
Yes, let's dispense with the pledge until the regular meeting. And if you would, yes, we'll dispense with the pledge and move directly to the next item on the agenda. Help me out
3.01.
here. Superintendent, do you have the agenda in front of you?
I do, and we are here for the purposes of conducting a public hearing to allow public comment on the recommendations for instructional materials for American Sign Language. And so I don't know, Dr. Weisskopf, if you want me to turn that directly over to you or who was handling the conversation about the public hearing.
Madam Chairman, you have to,
Open the hearing.
Madam Superintendent, we have to have the public comment first.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I'm trying to pull up my agenda. Do we have any public comment today? Dr. Weisskopf?
Madam Chair, we have 2 comment cards, but they're for our regular meeting.
For our regular meeting. Okay, nothing on this hearing?
Dr. Weisskopf?
So typically in a public hearing, Steve handles anybody coming forward to speak on this behalf.
No,
and then
do we have anybody via the tube?
I don't usually do this part.
Is there any Zoom people in?
Is there any
No.
Zoom public? Okay.
Okay,
Okay, good. We're done.
yes. Madam Chairman, I recommend that the public hearing such as it was be closed since there were no individuals who had signed in to speak on the Zoom meeting procedures, and there is no one here to speak to this particular issue.
Okay.
So moved.
All right. First, do I have a second?
Second.
What are you moving?
All right.
to?
First
we
and
haven't
a
had-
Oh, I
second.
thought we were moving on to vote.
Yeah, but you need.
No,
Wait a minute, don't we need,
I prematurely
we need a-
moved. I prematurely moved. Stand by. We need a recommendation.
We need a recommendation.
Are we voting?
Not yet.
Not yet. Stand by. I prematurely made a motion.
We're having some technical difficulty here.
Yeah, I think it's my Zoom connection.
Sorry, it's my Zoom and lack of agenda. I'm trying to pull board docs up. But Superintendent, we do need a recommendation.
Wait, I thought the vote for this is scheduled for the next week or so. I think the agenda says that it's scheduled in the future, but this is just a public hearing to hear.
Oh, we're
Is
not
that
doing
right?
anything. Wait a minute. We're getting counsel.
This is just a presentation, I think.
It
Board
looks
doc
like it
says
is-
that
it's-
we'll adopt these on July 27th at 6 p.m.
Yes, it appears to be scheduled only for a public hearing in order to accommodate the first of 2 public hearings that are necessary.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're not doing anything.
Okay. So we're just
Adjourning.
having a
until-
public hearing. We've never done this before. How odd. Okay.
There's
So we
usually,
have, let me
Madam
do a
Chairman,
little
there's,
explanation. So this is an additional instructional material. So for instructional materials, we do a public hearing for those. We already did that for the instructional materials that we adopted, that you approved for adoption, I think it was a few months ago. But this was an additional course that was added. It's sign language, and so therefore, if we're adopting materials, we have to do it again. So it's like a singleton coming before you, just to go through the process. So that's the reason why it's sort of sitting alone, because it's a course at one particular school that wants to add sign language to their course, but we did not have any sign language materials, instructional materials we had to adopt new instructional materials
Okay.
and create a course. So that is why you're having a public input on a public hearing on one particular course.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Thank you. Mr. Dodd.
And I saw that this one was available on preview through the district website, so I had a chance to peruse that. And I'm not sure if many members of the public stumbled across it, but did anybody submit any sort of comments through the website or anything about the proposed materials?
I have not seen any comments come to me about these materials.
All right, thank you.
All right. Any other comments? No? Then I think we are ready for a recommendation now.
No.
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 Oh, right, we are not voting. I'm sorry. So I guess we're just done and we'll move on.
Which is,
To,
this is the only item.
Yeah, board member comments?
I'll waive it.
Wave.
Always board member. Mark, Stephanie? Okay, and Mr. Matthias, you'll
No.
waive too?
See you in 7.
Superintendent?
7.
7
And
minutes.
Oh.
Attorney?
Oh, I have.
Okay. So that's everything. So then we're adjourned, yes?